If you're a water lover, you know the importance of seizing the opportunity whenever you can to get out on the water. And if you're from Wisconsin, you know you have 3, maybe 4 months out of the year in which to seize these opportunities when you get them. Unless, of course, you don't mind freezing your bejesus off.
You make a better door than a window there, buddy.
And for those of you who enjoy paddleboarding, there are certain water conditions you especially look for.
What do you think? Should we get the paddleboard out?
On days when the skies are blue, there's barely a breeze, and the water is smooth as glass, any paddleboarding enthusiast is gonna have a hard time resisting that opportunity. Unless, of course, you live in Wisconsin. And the reason for that is simple: the water temperature. Because our springs are so short, there's hardly enough time for the water to warm up before summer hits.
I am so tempted to take the paddleboard out. Should I or shouldn't I? Not bad. But at least if I fall in, I won't freeze my butt off.
Or so what every paddleboarding enthusiast in Wisconsin tells themselves as they prepare to head out for the first time of the season.
The heck, I think I'm gonna go for it.
Living on a lake in the north woods of Wisconsin provides certain advantages that not all paddleboard enthusiasts get to enjoy. While everyone else is wasting time strapping their boards to the top of their vehicles and driving 2 to 3 hours to get to a place, all we have to do is pull our boards out of storage and hit the water. Kind of like being in the Florida Keys, except not.
It's heavier than I remembered.
Of course, just like in the Florida Keys, we have our share of creepy men peering out of weird places. Oh wait, that's just Marty.
Ty's stalking me. I think he wants to come along, but I'm gonna leave him behind. This is a maiden voyage for the year, so I'm not feeling too confident with taking Ty out with me. Especially because I don't want to be falling in. Alright, looks like we're all set. We'll walk down to the water and head on out.
For every paddleboarding enthusiast here in Wisconsin, the first time out creates a surge of adrenaline in your body, such that it feels like you're at an island resort. At the North Pole. All joking aside, as a paddleboard enthusiast, you want to ensure you're following certain protocols to ensure you have a fun and safe paddleboarding experience. First off, you want to ensure you tether your paddleboard to the dock so that it doesn't float away, requiring you to swim out after it. And as you can see here, it's rather easy to pull the paddleboard in close to the dock using the tether. Next, you want to be sure you're wearing attire suitable for water sports. And since this is a water sports activity, you really ought to have some sort of life jacket or life preserver either on you or on the paddleboard. See, that jet skier knows what I'm talking about. Lastly, you want to be sure you climb aboard the paddleboard in such a manner in that you're facing the proper direction for steering. Let's watch as this paddleboard enthusiast climbs aboard. Notice how she maintains 3 points of contact as she eases herself onto the board. And notice how she happens to be sitting backwards. Let's see what she does to correct this.
Hey sightseers, hard to believe just a little over a month ago this entire lake was covered in ice. But like many Wisconsinites, we have no feeling for the cold, as we like to get out and hit our summer sports as soon as the thermometer hits 60 or 70 degrees. Today it's probably closer to 80, but either way, the lake temperature itself, I'm sure, is more like 60. Well, with that, I'm gonna head out and hit the lake.
Okay, folks, it's clear this paddleboarder doesn't know what the heck she's doing. Or maybe this is just the way they do things up in the north woods of Wisconsin.
Ty's waiting patiently for me to get back. He makes such a good guard dog, doesn't he?
Too bad Ty can't talk. Then he could have told me that I was sitting on the paddleboard wrong. Would you believe I spent 20 minutes out on the lake fighting against the current, thinking that there was something strange out there? But no, it was me all along. And you know what's even funnier? Is that I didn't even notice until after I watched the video clips. If anything, this video highlights exactly what not to do on your maiden voyage of the paddleboarding season. Can you say major paddleboarding fail? At least I didn't fall in and freeze my bejesus off. Seriously though, I don't know what the heck I was thinking. My only excuse can be that A, I'm Polish, and B, I'm blonde. Kinda. Considering how well this epic voyage went, let's see how well I can park this paddleboard next to the dock. Looks like I'm batting 1,000 here, folks. Have you had an epic fail while performing one of your favorite activities? Let me know that I'm not the only dingy one out there by leaving your story in the comments section below. The story with the most thumbs up will get pinned to the top of the comments section.
Well, that was fun while it lasted. As much as I'd like to stay out here on the lake all day, I promised Marty I'd go with him to Harbor Freight. I'm gonna head over to TJ Maxx and look for a suitcase for myself. Because as I mentioned before, I'm thinking about taking a trip, and if I'm taking a trip, I'm gonna need a suitcase.
Let's hope suitcase shopping goes a little bit better than this paddleboarding experience did.
Catch you on the flip side, folks. Time to hit the water.